I'm totally underprepared for this. Hi everyone, it is Anushka, hello, from the Crimson Stitchery. What is this video, you might be asking yourself? Well, it's the 10th of December and I was quite adamant that I wasn't going to do Vlogmas, but then I watched some. I actually watched Kristen of Vlogmas Vlogmas and I started to get FOMO, fear of missing out, and I was like, oh, why aren't I do one again? And to be honest with you, the reason that I wasn't going to do one was A, because I have no time, nothing new there, but also B, because I haven't decorated my flat. It looks exactly the same as normal. But then when I watched Kristen's and she said that she wasn't being especially festive, especially compared to other kind of Scandinavian heritage people, I think that I felt slightly relieved. Another reason is that I thought my life is incredibly dull at the moment. I've got a lot of work going on, a lot of deadlines, but then I thought actually 5 minutes a day isn't that much, and maybe I can show you a few things over the next 14 days. So yes, I have skipped the first 10 days of Vlogmas, doing things in true Anushka fashion, late and totally in my own way. I'm laughing so much I'm shaking this selfie stick, which by the way was purchased for me by you guys, or by people who've supported me on Ko-fi, by the way, so it's being put to good use at least for Vlogmas, a return on your investment. Yeah, if you haven't figured me out by now, I have a really terrible sense of humour. Anyway, what is there to say? I am sitting in my horrible office chair. It's really ugly. It's falling apart as well. The screws are coming out in it. I am struggling to look into the selfie lens instead of at myself on screen, so I'm going to try a bit harder. And yeah, this is what's going on. I'm wearing, oh, try not to show you that side of the room. I'm wearing a shawl that I stole from Ellie Skandia. She later decided that she had given it to me. Yep, deliberately trying to avoid mess, not really working. And a hand-knitted cardi, which is my Siri cardigan, made from wool that I bought in Paris yonks ago. I think it was in January 2017, I think not 2016, I think it was 2017. Oh, the 3 days before I was a PhD student. Anyway, what you're looking at out there, the barren outdoors. Can you see that wind? You see that bamboo going nuts in the wind? Isn't that horrific? I'm gonna have to go out into that soon. And yeah, so I wasn't kidding when I said that we hadn't decorated. The room is completely bare. Part of that is because we haven't been bothered, and that's because my partner's birthday is in December, so we wait normally till after his birthday to get the Christmas decorations up. Otherwise, it feels like the birth of a lord that so-called lord that neither of us believe in usurps the birthday of someone that lives in the house. So yeah. Secular household here. It's all about the pagan Yule, which I think Ellie has corrected more than once. She said that Norwegian Yule is the English Christmas, not the pagan Yule, but I am all for the pagan Yule. I think it sounds great. Feasting, trees and lights. Oh yeah, so we have got a Christmas tree, as you can see there, but there's nothing on it, and I decided to buy a living tree in a pot from one of my favourite shops, Lidl. And then we've got a few gifts that have been assembled, as you can see, and then we've got a bunch of plants. Standard. I keep meaning to film a houseplant vlog, but never get around to it. And then this fabulous pink, I think it's called Irisina Herbstye. It's fabulous. Yeah, very on brand. And kind of that's it really. Oh, the other thing that is super Christmassy is up on my keyboard. I heard it on the radio the other day, which is Mozart's Turkish Sonata, and it just felt incredibly Christmassy. So I printed that off and have been learning that. And felt quite surprised that it felt quite achievable for me. I guess I have always felt like Mozart was so long and difficult, but I think the piece is recommended at grade 6 and I'm beyond grade 8, so that kind of makes sense. And yeah, that's my pile of stack of things to work on. The only thing about the Mozart is that it's like 7 pages long, so it's kind of hard to get onto the keyboard. In case you're wondering, this lipstick case has got a little mirror on it, which means that, oh, that's you, which means that, you know, I can like do little intrigues, like look in the mirror and see who's coming up behind me. But unfortunately the lipstick is only designed to look like a bullet and doesn't contain any secret poison or anything like that. So just like, I've already done a little bit of practice today, but I'll just play a couple of bars for those of you who aren't sure what I mean by the Mozart Turkish Sonata. It is this one. Fudged up the ending there. Always happens when you think that you've got someone watching you, which happens to be my phone. All very bizarre situation. Anyway, welcome to Crimson Vlogmas. Vlogmas? It's going to be a total shambles, but thanks for joining along. See you tomorrow.